Hi, this is Andy. Happy New Year! This is the place where I live. It is a nice and vibrant neighborhood in Santiago, Chile. Mylo also loves it. It is full of parks, gardens, and nice places. He grew up here, and he's accustomed to the streets where he meets his dog friends. I love it here. However, I'm thinking of selling my apartment and moving to a place with more space. Somewhere near, maybe. This is the building where Mylo and I live, where Flip-Pop was born. I bought this chest of drawers for $10 in Facebook Marketplace. It looks old and dirty, and you can immediately see some issues. You can see that the back is warped. It is full of nails, and the wood is full of dings and dents. Let's see what I can do with this. I'll start by vacuuming all the piece. It is really dirty. The bottoms of the drawers are made of hardwood, but they are deformed too. I'll have to change them. The front of the drawers are really damaged. You can see that the wood is rustic, so probably this piece was some kind of DIY project. That side panel must go. After vacuuming, I'll clean it all with soapy water. I'll apply some glue to this loose part. Then I'll clamp it and let it dry overnight. Then it was time to start sanding. Don't forget to wear protection. I started with 6-degree sandpaper to remove whatever remain of the old finish it still had, and then moved to 120 grit.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up a...
After cleaning the dust, I removed a nail from the top.
So inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really...
I also punched the many nails it had in order to cover them later with wood filler.
And the lows, no, you'll never be the same. I don't really want to hurt you, but I can't control the pain.
I even found an old screw.
Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through.
I then started covering the millions of dents and holes with wood filler. For the bigger holes and cracks, I will use some Bondo. I will also remake some corners using Bondo. I must mix small quantities and be quick since it is summer here in Chile. And this is how it looks after its first round of wood filler and sanding. Before calling it a day, I'll fill those holes. The next day, I started removing the bottom panels of the drawers. I'll sand the drawers smooth.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Then it was time to change the sliders. They had worn out with the years. I'll measure and cut the new wood.
Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade.
I'll clean and sand the place where the new wood goes. I'll secure the new sliders with screws. Now it is time to remove the base. I like it. I just need to clean it and reattach it in a better way because it is loose. The third drawer has many problems. Apart from the cracks and nails, it had a broken slat. I need to change it. I don't know how I'll make the groove for the bottom panel though. I'll have to think about it. For the time being, I'll glue and clamp those cracks. I'll reinforce the base of the piece. I'll attach the new addition with pocket holes and pocket screws. I'll stain the base with my favorite color, which is dark walnut. I love summer evenings. A light breeze helps cooling down my balcony and sunsets are always a pleasure. I don't like winters, and here they are super cold. I'd love to retire one day to a place where there's warm weather the whole year round. And here's the second round of wood filler. This looks like the surface of the moon. And more sanding. I'll attach the base using pocket holes and screws. I'll seal the base using water-based polyurethane in satin finish. I'll give it a total of 3 coats. That back panel looks awful. I'll change it. I'll caulk the gaps in the borders before painting. I'm going to be using this bare brush to apply my paint. The color I chose is... Wait a minute, that is not navy blue. Gosh, it looks awful. Too cartoony for me. Maybe it'll dry darker. I don't want to go to the store to have it fixed. I want to advance. I have been working for more than 2 weeks in this project. I'll give it a try. While the first coat dries, I'll pick up a packet from the reception. I want to thank each one of you who bought me coffees. Jane, John, Sherry, Bavika, Jane Tull, and Angie. With that money, I bought a router. I can't thank you enough. And here I'm using my new toy. I'll make the groove for the bottom panel of the drawer. Wonderful, so easy to use. I'll also trim the borders of the panel to make it fit better. With my new Makita router, it is super easy. Even Mylo is happy. Well, I hated the color. I'll try to fix it adding black paint. Now it looks much better. If you have arrived this far, consider liking this video for the almighty YouTube algorithm to think that it is worth showing it to more people. You may also consider subscribing and becoming part of this family of people who like flipping furniture. After the first coat, I discovered more dents. More wood filler and sanding. I'll also spray primer over the caulk because the paint did not adhere well there. Nails and more nails. The second drawer missed the tip of a panel. I'll repair it. and as good as new. I ordered some 3mm plywood and now I'll be able to repair those drawers. The plywood looks really well. I'll drill the holes for the new hardware. The back panel must go. I'll use plywood as well. And here I'm attaching the new back panel with nails. You can see that cutting with a jigsaw never produces straight cuts. So with every new coffee that you invite me, I'll be saving for a circular saw. So your help will be really appreciated. Thanks in advance. The third drawer, again, needed some stops, so I measured and cut this lead. And then attached it with glue and screws. Before applying the top coat, I'll sand lightly with 1000 grit. I gave it a total of 4 coats. I sealed the interior with natural beeswax. I'll use this stencil to add a touch to the drawers. I'll also seal the thirsty drawers with beeswax. The third drawer again, it has a movement. As I changed the right panel and did not change to the left one, it is uneven. This never ends, right? The color of these metal handles is bronze gold. I just want gold, so I'll spray some. Now it is time to attach the new hardware. And after adding felt pads to the feet, it is time to see the result. Do you remember this gross and really damaged dresser? Here it is now. I love the color and the simplicity of its shape. It looks vintage and elegant. It will now have a new loving home for many, many years. I hope you like this flip pop. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.